Here now for more perspective on the jobs report is Tomas Philipson. He's the White House Council of Economic Advisors. Thank you so much for joining us. I've heard Larry Kudlow say a whole bunch of times that this is the blue-collar boom. And when you look inside the numbers even, wages for production workers rising at double the pace of their managers. You look at the Federal Reserve of Atlanta saying wages of the bottom 25% are growing faster than the top 25%. Is there a part of the economy that the president would like to target next?
I mean, we're very, very happy with what it's going on right now. This is really a labor market of a lifetime, if you think about it. We broke a bunch of records in 2019, and we're currently accelerating out of those records with this job report. What was nice about this report is that it's confirming from multiple sources that we had a blockbuster January behind us. One was obviously the government data coming out today, but even the private data coming out a couple of days ago, and the unemployment insurance is hitting rock bottom. All those are, we have the household survey also in the government data. All four measures are indicating that this was an extremely robust in January.
In spite of the numbers and the data, you hear Democrats that are running against the president saying that they want an economy that works for everybody, that this is only for the rich. And even though, I don't know, Democrats don't like to do numbers, I think they think math is a myth. If you look at the numbers, it doesn't bear that out. They continue to say it, though. How do you counter that message?
Yeah, the standard message is there was a tax cut for the rich. They're basically off in the data from what the data is telling you on both fronts. The tax cut did not reduce revenue according to CBO's own data, we're finding out now. The second thing is that wealth inequality is falling, and you see this actually in today's jobs numbers, which was 44,000 new construction jobs, and the reason they're there is essentially because we have a housing boom going on, which has enormously benefited most middle-income people because their main wealth component is housing and their pension, essentially. Yeah. And they've grown in wealth far faster than the 1%ers under Trump, which reverses actually inequality trends before Trump.
No, I mean, you mentioned income inequality. I know I'm paying more taxes now than before, which is not very exciting, but I live in New York, so I digress. Median income under President Obama fell almost the whole time. For the entire 8 years, it rose by only $1,000. Median income in the Trump administration now is up almost $4,500, more than 4 times what it was during the entire Obama administration. Are you thinking about another tax cut by any chance? How do you keep that going from here? Because some people say, you know, we're due for a recession, that this is the longest expansion that we've seen. Maybe a tax cut would keep it going. What do you think?
Well, they said that in August 2019, everyone thought we were going to have a recession. In fact, they said that the day the president got elected, and obviously people who say that didn't understand what was coming. I think that's pretty clear what was happened since.
But we've heard Larry Kudlow and others talk about maybe a possible tax cut, whether it's a payroll tax cut or something that would be targeted very much at the middle class, just to drive home the point that that's who this is all about. Is there more talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're deliberating on that for sure. I mean, all the economic units, both NEC, CA, and Treasury and others, are sort of deliberating on it, not right now. I don't want to front run that process, but there's something certainly we'll come up with during the election year.
Okay. Tomas Philipson, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you.